Here we are at 604 Fern Road. Pardon my voice, I am a little bit under the weather. You can see that the roof is a three-dimensional architectural shingle. The exterior is brick. They do have these dormers, which this light's a little funky today. I wanted to point out that there's a little bit of a slope here. So the slope does run down to the home. However, there are this flat area, so 2 vehicles could easily fit, possibly 3. Here flat, and then 2 more in the garage, and I wanted to paint around the neighborhood, pardon me, as well. You can see that this is a sidewalked neighborhood, so in the evenings you could walk around. You can even walk down to the park, which they have in the center of the community, with a playground, a dog walk area. You can walk your animals down there as well. Okay, so we're going to go ahead up toward the home. You can see here's the porch area. You can put some furniture out here. Really tall ceilings. They do have these 2 nice hanging light fixtures, as well as some landscaping done with the rocks and some plants. Pretty low maintenance, so that'll be nice and easy to upkeep, but it looks really nice. So as we walk up to the home, you can see that they have this added glass storm door here, so in case you wanted to keep your front door open and allow the natural light to come in, you could definitely do that. As we walk into the house, you can see that there's a tiled foyer with hanging light fixture. You can see the crown molding on the walls, as well as the arched doorways that lead to each room. So as I enter, I'm going to go ahead and give you a close-up of the tile. Here we go. So it's really neutral and nice. Immediately to the right is the dining room. You can see that they do have an 8-person table here. Still have room for the sideboard, as well as the china cabinet toward the back. So this room is pretty good size for all of your furniture. It does have the tray ceilings and again a hanging sconce. When I take a step over, you can see that there's the transom window, so it'll always add in or bring in that natural light even when the blinds are closed. Now painting back, and as I close up the front door, okay. Over to this side is the office. They do have the French doors here. One door I have open for me to get in. And as I walk in, I'll paint around the room to kind of give you an idea of the size. They do have 2 desks in here. Pretty good sized desks and still plenty of room. And I'll walk on this side as well since the light kind of adjusts a bit. Okay. Close up of that light fixture. And then back to the French doors. Alright, as we continue through the home, so from the foyer, there's this large hall. The hall itself is probably 6 feet wide. I mean, multiple people could walk through, not bump into each other. It feels very grand. They even have this beaded, here we go, beaded chandelier here, which is beautiful. All right, to the left, turn the lights back on, is the first wing, and it does transition over to this hardwood, so I'll give you a close-up of that. It's like a hardwood laminate. So the first wing has its own closet, and this is just a storage closet. So for your vacuum or whatever you guys need, an extra coat closet. To the left is the first bedroom, and they have utilized this one as a workout room. All bedrooms do have a ceiling fan, and it does have like this dark wood fan blades, as well as the lights. Let me see if I can get it to adjust correctly. Here we go. Okay, and then all rooms do have the faux wood 2-inch blinds as well. So the blinds will convey with the house. And this room has a closet. This closet is deeper than it appears. It's actually a walk-in closet. So they have it tucked away with a bunch of stuff. Obviously they're moving, but you can see the depth of it. From here down to where the typical hanging rack is quite a bit of space. You can technically walk in and there's its own light in here as well. Okay, and as we head over to the second bedroom, again, this one has the ceiling fan, and it's a pretty good sized room. I would say these 2 bedrooms in the front of the home are smaller than the two that you will see next, but they are still very good sized rooms and ample closet space, as you can see. So if you had guests, the guests could definitely store all of their belongings, no problem, keep everything tucked away and tidy. Okay, so we'll head out to the first wing's guest bathroom. This bathroom, and all throughout the house, the ceilings are very tall. As you can tell, they're 9-foot ceilings throughout. The bathrooms do have the same tile that's in the foyer, and it'll be in all wet areas throughout the house. Okay, so the vanity is right here. It does have ample counter space for all of your toiletries, organization, little hanging hand rack. Okay. And then your typical shower basin, pardon me, will be behind here. Okay. All right, so here's a close-up of these countertops, actually. I'll give you those. It does have texture. It's a solid surface countertop. All right, so we'll head over, again down the hall. Okay, that's my camera adjusts, pardon me. Okay, there is the AC return right here. You can tell, still in excellent condition. If you wanted any of the SKU numbers. And then the air filter change would be right there. Here is the coat closet. So again, this is another walk-in size. The depth is actually larger, and you can see you can actually step in. So plenty of room for all of your guest belongings in the hall. Here is the main living area. You can tell the room is very oversized. It does have this octagonal tray ceiling, which is a nice decorative feature, all centered around this beautiful brushed oil hanging light fixture. Okay, and as you can tell, they have large furniture, and I'll just pan around the room pretty quickly. They do have room for a bar over here in the corner, and this room opens up to the dining nook, the kitchen, and they do have large furniture, and I'm just standing in the center of it, and it fits very nicely. So I'll head on over to the kitchen area and then pan back. And again, there's the hardwood that goes throughout the main living areas, and over here where it leads to the wet areas, it does transition to the tile. So now I'm going to pan back. At the living room. Okay, and we'll continue looking around at the kitchen. You can tell they have 2 bar stools here and 1 here, but there's actually room for a 4th if you wanted to. So plenty of hop-up bar space. My light is a little bit, I'm going to actually clean my camera, see if that helps. Nope, didn't really help. Okay. We'll continue panning the kitchen. Now they do have these glass inserts for a beautiful display. If you had some beautiful china or any type of glassware that you wanted to display, you could do that. They do have the stainless steel appliances here, along with the cabinetry. And here's a close-up of the cabinetry. It's not quite as cherry as it appears. It's actually a little bit cooler of a color in person than it is on the video for some reason. It's showing up a little bit warmer. I would say it's most closest to this color right in here that you're seeing. Okay, so if that helps. I know light sometimes can play tricks on us. So they do have the crown molding, beautiful design, plenty of counter space. All the appliances are in really great condition. And there is this added island as well for extra storage space, and even has this beautiful antique look. Okay, it's all functional. More drawers over here, so definitely no lack of storage space in this kitchen. And here is a close-up of the deep sink. Really nice quality. It does have the pull down of the water faucet as well. Okay, and then here's a dishwasher. All matching GE appliances. Right now we'll head back down this hallway. It leads to the pantry. Here's the pantry. We'll continue, and then here's the laundry room. All right, now the laundry room has shelving, extra shelving, plenty of room for a side-by-side. You could even pop off that shelving and put the pedestals with your front loaders. Anything would really fit. There's also room over here to the side if you had like a wash basin or any other type of appliance that you need to put over here. There are more closet space in this room, so definitely no lack of closet space in this home. And then behind the door is, I would say this area is about 2 foot by 3 foot of area. So if we look at the tiles, we see 2 and then about 3 total for the width. And that could fit like a deep freezer or your ladder or whatever you needed to store. And it still has actually plenty of clearance space because it comes out about another 3 or 4 inches. So definitely a deep freezer could fit over here behind the door as well. We're going to pop into the garage really quick. So this is the entry from the garage. Let's say you pulled in, you came home. This would be your view. You'd walk directly into the kitchen, pantry, and the laundry room. So you could, you know, have your kids with the sports, you know, take off everything and not have to drag it all over your house. You can see that they parked in the garage, and there's still plenty of walk space here. So plenty of walk space to walk through. There's also some added storage over here to the left behind this wall. Pull downstairs in the attic. It's a finished garage, so you can see the trim and paint. And then it does have this little brick step here that is at the threshold that enters into the home. Okay, so we're going to walk back through the kitchen to the second wing of the house, is what I would refer to it as. And this has another, first we'll stop, enjoy that pool view. Okay, and then to the wing, it does have another 2 bedrooms and another guest bath. So we'll pop in here. So you can see these rooms are a little bit larger than the first 2 I showed you. So we'll pan around, and I'll actually walk all the way in to kind of give you a good idea. Again, all the rooms have ceiling fans, all the rooms have blinds, tall ceilings. The house definitely has like a grand feel. So plenty of closet space, and the closets do extend past the doorway quite a bit. So you can see, here's the doorway, it goes way back there. Okay, and that's on each side. Close those up. The guest bath, again, this is tile area. Same solid surface countertops, same cabinetry, fixture, and your typical shower insert basin. Everything's in really good condition. No scratches or holes in any of the tubs. Alright, we'll head over to the 4th bedroom. This would, I would say, be the largest, if it's not the same as the one I just showed you. Okay. And as I walk in, they have the double closet. And it's the same size closet as the other one as well. So it does extend past the doorway right here. Okay. Lastly, we're going to head over to the master. So the master is tucked away in a different area of the home. So as we enter back to the main kitchen and dining nook area, we'll cross the house through the living room, past the pool area, which we'll get to in just a moment. And then it has its own little entryway over here. So it feels really grand, even an archway. Okay. Pardon me. And here is the master. Now this room does have the double tray ceilings again with crown molding, and they have king size furniture, and it fits in this room ever so nicely. Still plenty of room to walk about. So if I walk all the way in, again, pan around, you can see so much floor space between you and the door and the king size furniture. Fits between the windows just nicely. When we pan over, we can see there's also a door that leads to the patio. And then they have an armoire here in the corner. Okay, so really nice size room. They do have transitions to the tile again. Dark cabinetry. It does have ample counter space, so if you had like makeup or whatever you wanted to display, dual sinks, dual mirrors, and even some drawers here in the center for all of your goodies. Okay. To the left is the linen closet. Ample space. We have a private toilet room with its own light. I didn't turn that one on, but it does have its own light, obviously. And then you can close that up. There's the stand-up shower. It does have the glass. Okay. Looks like they have two dual shower heads up there. And then when we pan around, there is the large soaking tub. And it does have blinds just for privacy as far as lighting goes, but the glass itself is, as you can see very closely, it's textured, so you couldn't see inside anyway, even if that wasn't there. So really good sized tub. And then here is the master closet. So much space. This is a huge room. Well, there's something behind the door, but huge room. You can see so much space for all of your things. You could even fit some type of ottoman in the center of the room, add a chandelier, make it the closet of your dreams. So much space. Speaking of chandeliers, there's another chandelier here that is the same as in the main hall. It's that beaded glass chandelier. It's beautiful, hanging over the tub. Okay. So now the fun part, we're gonna head outside. I'm going to walk back through. I'm not going to go this way. We could go this way, but I'm going to walk through the main living area. Okay, so again, I don't know if I showed you the dining area, but it's a really good size. So let's say you had even a shorter 6-person table could fit here. There's still plenty of room to walk about. So, all right, so we'll head out. There are ceiling fans, and it's a covered overhang with the brick wall, the beautiful furniture. It's all painted. So I'll step outside. And if we pan to the left, past this brick column is another ceiling fan and more seating space. So you could utilize this as like a dining table area if you wanted to, or a lounging couch area, however you'd like. So when we pan back, we're going to get a beautiful view of this durable cage metal screen enclosure. It does have brick pavers, landscaping all around the pool area. The pool does have a tanning bench. That's what this is, so you could lay out and be pretty exposed. It's very shallow right there, as well as 2 seating benches in each corner. One there, one there. Doesn't that just look so nice today? As well as some steps right here. You can see the steps go down right here for entry as well. Okay, so here you can see the staircase a little bit, so I'll go down and pan back up at the house. I'll start on this side, show you a little bit of the yard. So pan back, and to the rear of the yard is a preserve, so they're not ever going to build here. You'll always have that privacy. We'll pan back. There we go. Okay, when we go outside, there's only one side neighbor. Sorry, that's a little bit loud. There's only one side neighbor. All the pool equipment does convey with the home as well. So you don't have to worry about going out and buying anything. Just move right in. It's all here. Plenty of yard space. The property line, I would say, is about right here. If you can follow the utility line down. So it starts there. And then I'll go to the other side, which has a flat area. So there's a little bit of a slope in the back. They've made excellent use of the land as far as landscaping goes. I'll even actually walk around a little bit to show you. What they've done with the landscaping. And then it goes right back into the woods. Okay, so we'll walk back through. Sorry, it's a little bit noisy, but it's safe and secure. Okay, and they've also added for all your grilling needs. This is gonna be noisy again, sorry. Oh, that one's off, good, okay. For all your grilling needs, they have this slab, and it's painted concrete to look like brick. And it does have a little step down here. So if I show you, pan back it a little bit. So it's like a landing. It's got this fence with the lighting and chairs. Large oversized grill fits out here. Okay, so it's like a grilling area. Or an extra seating area if you wanted to put, you know, a dining table over here. You could eat over the preserve, however. We'll walk outside. Oops. Figure this out. Oh, it's on that side. Okay. So you can see lots of flat area. The property line, so we had one neighbor on one side, and over on this side we have a retention pond. So you won't have any neighbor over here. It's kind of like a corner lot in terms of privacy. So I'll walk over to the property line, kind of give you an idea. So if you had future plans for, you know, a children's trampoline, it actually starts about here. Okay, so all this area for like children's trampoline, play set, you could technically put a fence and bring it out. You know, you could start up at the front of your property, bring it out and down. This is lots of area that you could utilize. And it's pretty flat. Okay. Alright, so we're going to walk back through and view that pool just one more time because it's so beautiful. Back through the grilling area. Be sure to lock up. So here's the exterior of the enclosure. And it also, something I wanted to notate is that they have gutters throughout the entire perimeter of the house. So that'll save you as far as future irrigation issues. Okay. And then back at the pool area. So we'll pan around one more time. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed 604 Red Fern. Thank you.